Okay, now we go for the last one for chapter 4, yeah. Okay, so chapter 4, the self practice 4.14. So I believe you have done intensive practice 4.1, 4.2 and 4.3. So you just take a snap and then you just send to me, yeah. So for the last part is actually problem solving related to this index, surd and logarithm. So I will show you two questions, okay, which is in self practice 4.14. Okay, I show you how we do it. Okay, actually you know how to do already, just to recall on it. Okay, just to recall and then emphasize and revise on your step. Maybe you have missed some and there that it might give you some marks. Okay, so first thing we see, so practice 4.14. Okay, 1.14. So this is the question. Okay, so I take out the important point. So you have this area that plus the the insect. Okay, the insect in his plants, the invasion of the insect on the plants. Okay, this is given the area formula in acre, and then amount of week, this n is the amount of weeks. So you ask how long will it take for the insects to invest the area about area to 5,000 hectares. So that means you just do some summary of this. Okay, you can see that means I just substitute a equals to 5,000. So a equals to 5,000, n is the weeks. So what we can do here is, so since a is 5,000, so 1,000 we put it in a line, a linear line. Okay, in one line. Okay, so this is time, so you can bring over, become divide. So 5,000 divided by 1. Now if we see this, okay, if we remember the law of index, okay, to solve the index you must at least have this same, the base the same or the power the same. But looking at this, I cannot do that. Okay, so the law of surd or the surd is not applied here, so we proceed with logarithm. So logarithm says I can do log both sides. Okay, then use the easiest log, base 10, where your calculator can do it. Okay, so the third law says I can bring the index law, the power. Okay, the power law says I can bring this thing in front, and then this is multiply. Okay, then log 5. So what we can do is, okay, log 2 bring over, log 5. I try to use one-time calculator, means I don't round off so soon. Okay, so n equals to this whole thing divide by 0.7. Okay, I can just use my calculator now. Okay, so log 5 divide by log 2. Okay, the whole thing divide with 0.7. So 3.3170. Okay, weeks. Remember, n is in weeks, so that means it's about 3.3 weeks. 3.3 weeks is actually how many days here? So how to convert the decimal to days? Okay, so to get the days, the days is, you take the behind the point, the decimal place, times with 7. Okay, so that means you get, to get the days, you get 31 times with 7, because there are 7 days in the week, so you will get 2.2 something, 22. So the answer is, it needs, okay, the explanation is the to invest, okay, to invest area equals to 5,000, it needs 3 weeks and 2 days. Okay, so this is, we interpret the answer. Your answer, the meaning of this is actually this. Okay, so to get that, what, 5,000 acre. Okay, so it will need 3 weeks and 2 days. Okay, the question number 2, let us see. Okay, so number 2, the electricity, okay, the electric current that flows into the electric circuit, blah blah blah, is given by this. Okay, so calculate the current flow. Current flow means this I is current flow. Okay, when it's switched off. Okay, so I want the I when switch off mean T equals to 0 lah. Okay, so what happens when T equals to 0? So I just sub in. So if I substitute, actually is very easy. Times 4 power negative 0. So this is 1. This equal to 1. Okay, everything power 0 is 1. So 32 multiplied by 1 is 32 ampere. Okay, so the B1 is that calculate the current flow after 1 second, and then another one is 2 seconds. So 1 second means T equals to 1. So same thing, 32 times 4 power negative 1, actually times 2 lah. Okay, so negative 1 means the law, index law, 1 over 4. That means 8. Okay, 8 ampere. Okay, now T equals to 2. 4 negative 2. 1 over 16. So equals to 2 ampere. Okay, so last one in the 4.14, the practice. How long will it take? How long will it take means I need the time now. Okay, I need the time for the current to reach 0.5 ampere. So this is given. I need to know the time. So that means what happened when the current becomes 0.5. So I put it like this lah. You just put it accordingly. Okay, so what we can do here, this is multiply, you bring over, you get divide 32. Okay, 0.5, if you cannot, you use calculator. 0.5 divided by 32. Okay, 1 over 64. Okay, this one is 1 over T power T. Okay, so now that means 4 power T equals to 64. So T equals to 4 power 4 is 64, right? Or 4 power 3. Okay, 4 power 3. So T equals to 3 seconds. Okay, so just to check 4 power, that this thing you have, if you cannot, you just try lah. Okay, 4 times 4 times 4, or 4, try you get 64. Okay, actually it needs some experience also. Okay, so answer is 3 seconds. It means that in order for the current to reach 0.5 ampere when after 3 seconds. Okay, so after 3 seconds you will reach 0.5 ampere. So that is for 4.14. So what you can do is, for this week, you finish up everything that you have left out in chapter 4, 4.4, and then you continue with 4.4, finish it. It's not difficult. Then you do your mastery practice 1 to 10, and then I will give you a quiz. Okay, a quiz. Okay, so just hang on to that group that we have. Okay, I will give the quiz for your marks. Okay, that's all. Thank you.